What's up, guys? Xyber, your Tech and Games Crusader, and we have a couple of unboxings here from Kiwi Design we're going to take a look at, and yeah, let's see exactly what these are all about. First off, Kiwi Design, we have their battery strap here. This is the model number Q31-2.2, so revision number 2 for the Quest 2. That's what that boils down to. Second, here is the Kiwi Design off-ear audio solution, model number KW-QA01-US. So, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead, first off, take a look at the battery strap. So the box is just like the original Kiwi Design Elite strap, where it has the top cover on it, but they did add, this partitioned flaps on the sides. So, yeah, make things matter, or make things better, rather. And here we have the cable loom for the side of the headset. Battery head strap for Quest 2. Instruction manual. Product introduction. That's what it looks like. Here's your numbered parts. Top strap band. Adjustable connector, right side strap band, rear fit wheel, light indicator, charging port, back pad bracket, battery cable clip. That's what this is. Left side strap band and battery cable. We got multiple languages on here. We got English, German, French, Italian, Spanish, and Japanese. How to use. Snap the back pad bracket into the rear battery strap according to the corresponding L and R marks. Please remind that the charging port is in the upside position direction. Pull out the facial interface from the headset. I won't be doing that because I'm using the KK-Cobb VR K2 to have the higher point of facial interface. Align the side straps with the arms of the headset and snap them on by applying pressure on the strap. And that's it. Short, sweet story. Alright. Here we've got the tried and true design that Kiwi Design has been using since the original Elite head strap last year. So, we got our microfiber cloth. And this isn't foam, this is actually plastic molded casing. So, the packaging material is very durable, resilient, and it will resist damaging your head strap upon arrival. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our ruler here. Largest expansion point, we go from the back to the center, or the back edge of the clips here. So we're just about 118.25 millimeters, or just over 4.5 inches. That's the largest size this gets to. But you have more circumference on the back than some other head straps. Plus, with the hinge design, it makes it where that you're supposed to have more leeway overall and around. So see our clips here. There's your battery. You don't have a power button for it. It's just plug it in and it goes. You plug in the cable and it charges the headset. So just apply pressure straight back into the holes, just like that. They still are using this deep panel type of side rail connection. I'm not a huge fan of them. I will show you whenever I get it applied exactly why. So see all of that movement right there. You have to excuse me, guys. Still kind of weak. Just trying to get this done on a day I feel decent. So this is why, part of the reason I love this facial interface so much. The only things I would improve upon it is bigger battery for the fan to last longer, and maybe a third mode. If not, have different airflow patterns other than just intermittent break of air. So like maybe go constant for high mode, or whenever you're doing it as intermittent, it goes high-low rather than stopping altogether for battery extended life. But this only has a 500 milliamp per hour battery, so that's not going to be as impressive as some of the ones out on the market now that have a 3000 milliamp per hour battery, where you can use for other things besides just this. You can actually use it for a battery bank, which is impressive. But none of the others are actually using this type of facial interface combined in one solid piece. They're using it where it sits on top of the headset. So let's go ahead. Let's plug in the headset. And show you all how this is meant to be. Just velcros around, and then you flip this up. You have audio cable, you have a secondary cable. It doesn't matter, either one can be able to use, and it just keeps that out of the way. I personally use most of my cables like this, just so that it makes it a little bit more neat as far as the way that it's on there. So You got that tried and true Kiwi design hinge. The trick of using for other battery straps, though, that don't have this kind of a hinge that can be able to fall down the other way, this does help because it restricts the movement of that hinge in other cases. So let's go ahead. So you do notice a significant amount of weight difference in the back now, but it's not really enough to still be able to offset the headset itself, let alone a heavier facial interface. So I can look all the way up, but side to side test, there's still quite a bit of movement. And they changed the battery charging icon inside the headset now. It shows you in pips how much battery there is there. So let's see if it shows on the headset itself a separate battery function. Let me take care of the Guardian info here. Okay, so as you can see, there is only one battery icon for your charging, not a separate for the headset itself. But yeah, I mean, you guys can hear the gear is very quiet, has a very short tooth refined turning for tightening, which does give a little bit more quality to the feeling. This is the only situation for, changing the cable to over under that I don't agree with. Where that when you're shrinking it down to a different size. So the entire cable is rubber-esque coated to where it makes it easier to grip to be able to remove from the headset. I do like that. It's got this lip on here that does protect, and it is also rubber coated, so you're not going to damage your actual plug on your headset. So let's go ahead and turn the headset off. Got Viper here. Viper, as I've said before, is a sculpted head form that I had that's the same shape and size as my head, including the offset ears. So I can just tighten it down more on him than I can on myself. Out of the box, battery is 3 pips out of 4, so at least 75%. It's not bad. I like this. I wouldn't mind seeing possibly another one of these type of things implemented for running audio cables, which we're going to look at now. So here's the thing on this gear as well. I like the way that when you over tighten it, it will try and automatically untighten, but if you tighten it to the 2 clicks and past, it locks to where it makes it a lot more difficult and you can't pull it across easier. See? Kind of like a seatbelt hold or a seatbelt jam, where that whenever you're adjusting it, and if you're in the car and you suddenly smack the brakes or something of the sort, it locks. So that's one thing I definitely do enjoy about that design. They've definitely refined this to where it doesn't just break apart like my initial one did from the last year's original non-battery Elite strap. That was back in May of last year that I did that. So yeah, they've definitely came quite a ways. And yeah, that's been this Kiwi design Elite battery strap. So just some points here. Your actual battery capacity is supposed to be 6,400 milliamps per hour, which takes around 2 hours and 40 minutes to fully charge, and gives you an extra at least 4.5 hours in my testing. So just to be able to supply that information before we move on. So yeah, we will be right back. With the other product. Okay guys, we're back. So let's go ahead and take a look at the audio strap here. There's a sticker over a sticker. So this has been previously sealed and sent out, and probably someone else had hands on it, so, or it's a return of some sort. So let's go ahead, wipe things down as we go, where that, you know, this is a audio strap, as you can see here. Definitely do not want someone's ear gunk in my usage. Got our manual. You can see here everything included. You have the same kind of head support. Head support is clean. We got our microfiber cloth. We have a single audio jack, 3.5, 3-pole. Because there's no microphone built in. It would be nice if there was, but I mean, can't get too choosy on something that's being sold for a reasonable cost. This is $70 on Amazon, just so you're aware. And this is the preferred method that I like for when you're not using head strap or the audio. You fold it back. It's so much neater that way. I would like to see a longer cable. Maybe have the drivers themselves be individually cabled and then have a Y cable of some sort, kind of like the Conquest VR audio. So let's see what is the largest size of expansion that we have on this one. As you can see, same kind of plastic formed or molded material. Does weigh less and costs less than cord foam, but cord foam is always my preferred packing material, if not EVA foam. Just to have something that's a little more premium that you can also use for storage case. If I didn't mention before, the battery strap is also on Amazon, available for $79.99, or probably by now there's a coupon of some sort to be able to make it quite a bit cheaper. But got this out of the way. Let's set this up here. Let's take a look at the manual. Off-ear audio strap for Quest 2. It's quite a lengthy page manual. So, of course, we have our product introduction. Same languages, 6 different languages here: English, German, French, Italian, Spanish, and Japanese. Top strap band, 3.5mm headphone jack, rear fit wheel, back bracket, rotation shaft, headphones, and side strap. How to use. Alright, so snap the back pad bracket into the rear head strap according to the corresponding L&R marks, same as before. Pull out the facial interface from the headset. I won't be doing that, but that's what you would normally do if you're using a standard facial interface. Align the side straps with the arms of the headset and snap them on by applying pressure on the strap. So I made a fumble on the battery strap. I will show you that here in a bit for the other side of the manual. So number 4, we got get the top strap through the top bracket and fasten. Plug the headphone cable into the headset. Align the facial interface and snap it into the headset. Loosen the top strap, then push up the back part of the head strap to the maximum angle and wear the headset on your head. Put the back of the head strap down and the headphones automatically clip ears. Find a proper position and then twist the rear fit wheel to loosen or tighten the side straps. Finally, fasten the top strap to release the pressure on your face. Tips. Headphones can be adjusted up and down, and adjust the headphones to the appropriate position according to the position of your ears. Warning: to avoid malfunction of the headphone cable, please not over rotate the headphones. Alright. So let's go ahead and put that back in there. That back in there. Alright. Clearly marked. So here's the thing. Will these work with the KK Cobb VR K2 bigger, taller facial interface? And I will say that side is strapped in. Yes, it does go over. Let's keep it. If we want to keep it neater, we can go behind. And go like that. So I would like to see the audio part sold on its own to be able to be modularized with their other Elite strap and battery straps, because the dream, aka goal, is always an all-in-one solution. So having all of this extra weight up front definitely makes this a detriment compared to having it attach and swing down from the rear. So if you had these that you could change the position of via magnets, or just untwist to a socket point and pull out and then put onto the back somewhere via an attachment like your Velcro cable clip, that you can move it wherever you need to. See, this is a fixed position. You can't do anything else with this. I do find it funny that the hinge point is right over top of where your near field speaker ports are. So yeah, that's definitely interesting. Got our tried and true clip-in design. Got that in. I do feel like this head strap top is a lot longer than the others from Kiwi Design. So we got our head strap up here. I mean, these have a limited capacity hold out, but there's no button or anything to keep it in an outward position for the pin to stay in an outward position and not put pressure on the sides of the headband itself. So for this reason, I'm going to put it over top of the band. And that won't work because when you hinge it up, and that hinge goes a lot further than what they would normally in this head strap style for the typical Kiwi design. So as you can see, that goes all the way, and this doesn't go any more forward, so that's frustrating. If you take it as a point of reference, this hinge goes that far forward. That's as far as you can move the band safely. So let's go ahead. Yeah, that top strap is definitely going to have to be pulled out some. It sits not even flat on my head. It's rebounded, so. Alright, let's try that. Okay, let's go over a couple of things before I try and get this all the way fitted. So, inside here, your adjustment point, about 30 millimeters of adjustment. And you also have the pivot for the angle of the ears as well. Your actual length of your arms for your audio is 110 millimeters. Or almost 4.375 inches. Alright, so from the rear, $140 millimeters. To just under 5.5 inches. It's not bad. It's definitely larger than the battery strap, for sure. Material feels like it's a little more rigid than that's on the Elite battery strap as well. Okay, so now let's go ahead . Drop that. So one thing I noticed right off of the bat, the gear is a lot louder because the teeth are a lot longer, and there's some catch to it. You can push it in, but you can't pull it out like you could before. So that definitely makes a huge difference. Way too small. The ear cushions are very plush because they are made to be on ear. So what I'm used to is an over-ear design for a more isolated experience. Let's go ahead and turn on the headset here. Okay, so the audio, I usually do around 70%, so at full audio, it's loud, but it's not so loud that I can't hear anything else. And it's not pressing as far as if I press it into my ears to where it's more isolated, it's a whole different feeling as well. Like, the audio sounds full, but I wouldn't say it's a wide sound stage. I would say it's a standard sound stage for the audio. So just so you can see, here's my ear positions because I have offset one ear lower than the other. And as far as the quality of audio sounds good, but you definitely are happy that you have these perforations here for the audio to come through, because this is bare driver right here. This is just a surround covering. That's typical for like your Beats or things like that that are on ear. See, I've always been used to over ear because I like the immersion. Clean my glasses here. It's also clean the lenses. There we go. And as far as the fit, the head strap itself fits well, but you can see this is, where is your balance point on here? It's up here. That's not great. I mean, you usually want your balance point to be right before the start of the near field speaker drivers. So right about here is where you want your balance point to be. If you're not going to do a battery strap version of this, I mean, see about trying to get some weights or something in the back of it. I understand they want it to be able to fit in the original case and everything like that, which is why it's very thin in design, where that they use a pivot core mechanism on their head strap, their top and rear head support. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't use this because my ears will sweat up a storm. Most of my headphones have a gel pad or gel cushions, like these AI TMA2 track. This is the Wireless Plus, and this right here, this isn't factory, this isn't stock, this is 3D printed. And then these cushions are from Chrome. So it's a microfiber and it's got a gel layer. And they work out amazingly. And the only reason I'm showing you this is because, I have my own 3D printed audio solution here that these will mount to. And that's what I typically use for on-ear or over-ear audio on the Quest. I mean, if you look at it like this, kind of looks like a starship. But these are the clips for the Rebuff Reality VR ears that I did crowdfunding for. Still waiting to hear back from Conquest VR for getting the clips replaced for the unit that I pre-ordered, because it was a letdown finding out that, you know, I could shake the head strap and they would just fall off. But yeah, let's go ahead and get some thoughts on both products and get this stuff put away. Show you the manual here, just to not skip over the other part. So, top strap, facial interface. Step 6 is plug the cable for the Kiwi design battery head strap into the headset. Then connect one end of your Quest 2 charging cable into the back of the battery strap, and the other end into the power adapter. This will charge both the battery strap and Quest 2. So you can see there's your indicator lights while charging the battery strap, and stay on when fully charged. Indicator lights will stay on solid lights when the battery strap is charging the Quest 2, and will go off when power is decreasing. Loosen the top strap, then pull up the battery part, or pull up the back part of the battery strap. Wear the headset on your head, find a proper position, and then twist the rear fit wheel to loosen or tighten side straps. Finally, fasten the top strap to release pressure on your face. And there's no specifications listed here for the battery size. So if you don't get it from Amazon or their website, their advertising materials, the only place you're going to actually see that information. So yeah, alright, let's go ahead, undo that, undo that, undo that. So we know, get this all the way put in. Flip it over, because yes, it goes this way. And cable goes down there. Goes in like that. Notice that there is no cover instruction piece on this, like there was on the battery strap either. So that's that. Those are done. Alright, so let me pick this up, because yes, there is, and I just noticed it was missing because it was under my foot. It's funny how I peeled off the sticker that time, but the first time I actually just peeled off a top sticker where there were more than one. So haha. As you can see, right there to right there. Alright. So, what do I think of these? I think, for a lot of people, this will solve a solution that they've been waiting for. Battery strap feels great. It does have a smaller head size circumference usage, so be aware of your adjustment based on your face and head size. And beyond that, pricing seems good, and I mean, it just depends on if this is the style that you enjoy for your head strap. Having that hinge that they're known for, I mean, they've nearly patented that whole design, so. But yeah, guys, this is Xyber Knight, your Tech and Games Crusader. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, feel free to give a thumbs up. If you want to know when I have new content going on, consider following on Twitter at Xyber Knight, or subscribe to the channel if you enjoy these kind of videos that I do. I've got over 22 years of experience in product testing. I do manufacturer direct feedback testing for prototype, as well as being able to get things to market that I think have a place in the market that they should be able to fit. So, yeah, guys, again, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.